give them whiplash. I think big, get cash, make them blink.
Hey everybody, I'm starting to feel like this show is kind of like botched plastic surgery. Like, you know, you look pretty, but you can see some nipping and tucking, and you know, some things are put where they kind of don't belong. Basically, what I'm saying is that this show does not know what they want to do. Also, for a lot of this episode, I was watching really trying to understand why people are bullying and hating on RH Tokyo. Well, I will talk about that at the end, but we'll get into that after these clips.
비판받을 수 있을 만큼 대중들과 친하다는 것?
그것도 어떻게 보면 사랑이라고 생각이 들어요.
한국 사람이니까 한국이 잘하면 좋겠죠.
난 그냥 무조건 한국 편이야 나는.
이게 사실 한국팀 편일 수도 있겠어.
맞아. 근데 뭔가 이렇게 할 것 같아. 막 like 제니 뭐 이런 거 할 것 같지 않아?
Do like a in the middle.
Yeah, maybe.
So they're gonna give us like this vibe, like that vibe. 뭔가 물건을 찾아야 돼요. 막 제니.
We'll be able to do it.
Because they would obviously be like, oh my god, talking
splits.
with each other on stage. We have a similar style, so I feel like we're the same.
Royal family, they're so crew. And if we try and go like this with the same flavor, they're so crew.
오리엔탈리즘 같은 거를 좀 한번 살려보면 좋겠다. 약간 기억이 아마 있는 거라. 誰が振り付けしたかわからない。誰でもできそうな振り付けというか、一目見て覚えられる振り付けでしたね。
Excited to see what everyone's.
Rico nasty. こうができないことといったら私のワックしかないんじゃないですか。
ヒップホップがハートから来るダンスですけど、ワーキングがもっと考えていろんなことを組み立てながらパズルの K-POP に寄り添えたのは間違いなく私たちだと思います。
아이고, 저걸 어떻게 해? 저걸 어떻게 해?
미션 では
반다나でも可愛い。
As far as our views being the lowest out of everyone, I feel like we're just all prepared to battle.
Royal family already have their fan base, so that's views that they're going to get automatically. People are going to want to see what they're doing.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good. Hey.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
가지고 안 입고 게 생각 안 했으면 좋겠다 이 말이에요, 내 말은.
누가 안 입고 와 해?
그냥 혹시나 해서 하는 말이에요.
私が見る限りなんかバムザップをいいねしようと思ったら対戦相手の RH 東京を見たらこっちの方が良かったのでボートをこっちに変えますとかなんか
체크로 첫 탈락이라는 굴욕적인 타이틀과 함께 이곳을 떠나야 합니다.
God, I'm just playing with him now, yeah. Oh my God, what she saying, say.
Hold on, darling. No one get out. Hold on, let me go first. Do you guys know who I am?
What if crew on three? What if crew on three? 1, 2, 3. What if crew on three? 1, 2, 3.
Bumsup, Ojo Gang won.
They voted Ojo Gang?
I was so confused. At this part, I don't know. They messed up the whole copycat. They definitely weren't as clean.
They were clean, but it's not giving K-pop. It's not giving K-pop. K-pop 미션이라고 생각하면 나는 오조갱이 좀 더.
Can you name a few K-pop artists that you know?
BTS. Other crews are more familiar with K-pop music. What does K-pop energy require? Okay, but if you look at Ojo Gang,
You kind of have like solo.
But Royal Family didn't have solo moments. Can we go back to
dancing? Yes.
Yeah. Went on ChatGPT. K-pop idols are known for dancing like a single unit. Wait, aren't we clean?
We got that.
진짜 신기해.
What the music is telling them to do, you know, which is very American.
The faces? No, please. So, no. Why?
Yeah, because of Hannah's sister. I didn't know we entered a popularity contest.
We did.
Yeah.
マジでもう自分落ちないで。
マジで落ちないでほしい。
確かに。てか日本にチームいらん。
왜?
What?
저 맞대. 어렵다.
We don't have to battle.
미드에負けちゃうし. 오른かったら楽しいもん. 미드에 負けちゃうし.
I love this style. I like Bumsup.
K-popは韓国や。間違えてるよ。Oh, they got him stumped.
むずいね。
もうパーマをめっちゃ当ててるので、もうすごい傷んで。
あまりすぎなくていいかも。頑張ります。あまりすぎなくて。
Did you see it?
아, 저도 모르겠어요. 사실 제가 왜 거기서 눈물이 이렇게 터졌는지 모르겠는데.
진짜 이해돼. 이상한 거 아니고 미안할 거 아니야.
옷을 준비해. 그리고 우리가 잘한 거 기억해.
Rolling their eyes.
It's kind of like curious, I guess.
So they just did a little bit of a side eye.
Circle idea.
Because they do the same song.
They got the idea.
It was very uncomfortable.
We don't want them to see us set.
We don't want to show each other.
Should we just walk over?
We're not allowed.
Where did they go?
With having Royal Family right there, because we didn't want to give away our routine.
To be able to be like, oh, they've done that. I feel like their choreography isn't as good as ours.
Also paying homage to the original request. So like we're going back to our roots.
Go, AG!
AG Squad thinks that their choreography is better, but it's also partially of their like choreography is Royal Family and style, so it's similar to Royal Family.
Our routines, surprisingly, have ended up being similar. We do a lift and we circle her.
Copy. They didn't do that lift yesterday, they did something else and then they changed it to the same as ours.
They got inspiration and they got ideas. They don't have their own kind of style.
Hey, Ruthybaby! I'ma get him.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hey. I'ma get him.
Dang. That's crazy.
Pink wig, thick ass, give 'em whiplash. I think big, get cash, make 'em blink fast.
이요.
대박 사건.
I mean, they did the loser sign and made our sign, so that doesn't...
You know Ashley's been beside Beyonce at every major show. But she's been caught lately liking shady comments on Queen Bee, including one that accuses Beyonce of doing witchcraft and using dark magic.
She's the reason why I dyed my hair red. She's the reason why I kicked it.
One of her fans has said, Ashley, stop playing with me and go back to rehearsals.
I don't really like how she did the crown. I wasn't like angry and was like, oh wow, I'm getting offended. I wasn't like angry and was like, oh wow.
Go hard. This is my time.
What's up?
Let's go, Tisha!
I do want to start with going back to last week's video I made where I was talking about like every country being rigged. And I was talking about how they really do like to highlight Korea. So when this episode started with a segment of Koreans being like, I love Team Korea because I'm Korean, I said, okay, are they going to be showing that for the other countries? And no. Going along with the confusion that I think I've been feeling since episode 1, I really didn't understand some of the critiques about the Dancer for the K-pop mission. But I just feel like everyone's criticism they've given to another team is the same criticism that they're getting themselves. Like, were they supposed to embody K-pop when they do it or not? Because if so, K-pop choreo has pretty much become mostly about, and I'm sorry, I gotta say the forbidden word. A lot of K-pop choreo is kind of made for TikTok these days. So when the other groups were like, oh, well, your choreo is too simple to copy, I'm like, is that bad or good? Like when they did the Hey Mama challenge or the Smoke You Up thing, like that was very K-pop based. Hence why it went viral. Like, is anything gonna go viral with this? And speaking of smoke, why were y'all everywhere on everything was just coming at Bada like a few weeks ago? And speaking of her, we get to see her next week. Okay, what really got me the most was the ending fairy thing. And okay, listen. It is really fascinating to see the culture shock though, because when the Americans had no idea what the hell an ending fairy was, I'm like, could production have at least explained to them why the cameras were still on them at the end like that? I started this thing being like, oh, Korean nationalism stuff, so I'm not defending the American team just because I'm American. And I'm not defending Marley because she's that girl. But it did kill me that she did not know the basics of K-pop dancing. Like, I'm not going to follow her. Like, how you didn't do your research, queen? But her bringing out the ChatGPT, that was... Oh my God. But all jokes aside, I do wonder if that's going to rub some viewers the wrong way, that there's a whole team in a Korean show that doesn't know much about K-pop dancing. Which, pause, mind you, the show's name isn't World of K-pop Dancer. This isn't specifically a K-pop dancing show. They have their K-pop challenges. But still, not even to know the name of a girl group. But it is interesting to see, like, the culture shock that they have. But I do want to bring up that in season 2, one of the international teams, I think it was Jam Republic and oh my God, I forgot the Japanese team. But there's an issue when it came to dancers choreographing by the beat and not the lyrics. And I mean, like, even in this episode, they said the Americans are doing what the Americans do, and that's dance the way the music's telling them to. So I guess that means they don't think they're listening to the lyrics. I'm not sure. I do know they say I don't speak Korean, so how am I going to do the lyrics? That was an issue too. Language barrier when translating lyrics. But I swear I did see someone make a comment about choreographing by the beat in this episode. I say all this just to say, not too much on the girls. Not too much on the American girls. Like, you know, they're busy being, like, you know, American and doing things like the American things. Because I'm sorry, there are shows that have been on, like, since the dinosaurs went extinct, like Drag Race and Survivor. And there are still people coming on the show not knowing how to sew a basic garment and not knowing how to swim. People coming in not really knowing the show. They bring the most entertainment. Like, how else would we have gotten a segment of someone asking ChatGPT, what is K-pop? Did we finish the class mission? I feel like the class mission was you blink and you missed it. My God. Okay. Motive versus Ojo Gang. I mean, Motive, they really did have some issues K-popping this up. And, you know, I was making excuses for them earlier, but you know what? I don't care. Let me be a hypocrite for a minute because they ate. What I saw they were eating. I'm not delusional though. I know they ate the performance up, but as far as the K-pop thing, especially compared to Ojo, that felt a lot more K-pop. I actually felt more boy group K-pop, but I mean, that makes sense. They're doing male song. And when they pointed out that Ojo Gang looked like they were having more fun, I wagged my finger. I said, yes, that is vital in K-pop performing. You gotta look like you have fun. ChatGPT, you didn't tell them that? I down low feel like the actual rivalry here is between RH and Bumsup. You hear how hard it is to say rivalry, which is strange because it meant a lot to them. People were saying that it was very, very, very K-pop, like current K-pop. I don't know. I don't know what group would use that choreo. Again, I don't even know if that's a necessity for this challenge, but for me grading it, I get to make my own rubric. But that one move from Bumsup's original choreo, now that was more what I was expecting. Bumsup covering RH's part, I just feel like they harnessed the K-pop factor better right there. And listen, maybe again it is one group looked like they're having more fun. I don't know, but RH's outfit change was everything though. That was genius. But let's be real, both of these teams had a leg up because between them, they've choreographed, what, like 16,000 K-pop videos? I really cannot say I am sure I understood Bumsup's Spider-Man costumes. I don't know. But I get why they won. And I do not think it was due to rigging. Now let me go to AG versus Royal Family. Okay. AG was acting the hell up. Like, they didn't show the other groups feeling like this. Like, no other group that they showed were like, oh my God, they're gonna copy. But Kaea, girl, you are reality TV gold. My girl said, cut the tape. I gotta go talk to the manager. This is why I told y'all put the Aussies on reality TV. They eat. I'm telling you, they do what needs to be done. But from AG's performance, what I got out of it is that they really need to highlight Ruthybaby more. And give her more confessionals, because I heard that lip. And did anyone else download get the feeling some of them didn't know the Whiplash net choreo already existed? Which, like, hello, Ms. Gabee is sitting right there. And the copying of choreo thing, I just don't have the energy for that anymore. Nor do I care, because I usually don't even notice that there's copying going on. Y'all pretty much have the same foundation, so I don't know how challenging this could have been. And these poor Australian groups, they never really had a chance to differentiate themselves from each other. Y'all are the same group, but it feels like RF might just be too freshly put together, which maybe could have been an issue of why they were eliminated. As far as RF's performance, it was definitely, it was there. And I love that they actually highlighted the original choreography because, again, hello, Ms. Gabee is sitting right there. Especially watching the elimination battle, there were moments when RF was just standing there and not really interacting with anyone or doing anything. It was, at first I was gagged at them picking him on, honestly, but she was way more wild than I thought she'd be. And she did eat that up, but that energy after kind of stopped. I am also puzzled by hearing that Rie is getting an evil edit. I don't know what I'm missing. I really don't know what I'm missing. I'm not seeing evil. I'm seeing a baddie. I'm not seeing evil. There are moments in the edit where they can kind of make it look that way, but even then I didn't take it as evil. And people heckling her in real life? What the hell is this? And it is not making any sense, y'all fan, because there are people in RH who had to turn off their Instagram section. Absolute bizarro world to me. I saw a tweet saying that people are worried for the group's mental health. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Are y'all coming for Nina as well? Because Nina has not done anything to anybody except for be that girl, show up, look cute, and still be that girl. But my real question is, what did they do? And it also confuses me because everybody loves and knows Rie. Like, she's respected in the industry and she's respected by, or was respected by fans. So this show is going to really have to do something to get some other names on here because y'all really think you're going to get Parris up on this show? Especially after how the fans are treating Rie and then after Royal Family being kicked out first. Okay, not only that, but AG Squad was getting a terrible edit. Like, I feel like they were trying to make AG Squad the bratty girls. This is the most confused I've been with an Mnet show. Usually you can kind of tell what they're trying to do. Listen, I can tell that they were planting seeds for the Rie hate. I could see the seeds being planted, but I saw them being planted for a whole bunch of other members, except for people on Team Korea. So why fans chose to latch onto Rie seeds and make them blossom up, that's a really bad metaphor because that's not no blossoming, that's rotting up. What y'all doing is making that rot. I don't get it. Rie is that girl. You've done her choreo and you will continue to do her choreo and you will continue to stand her choreography, whether y'all like it or not. This might also be the 16th time I've talked about the budget, but why are we having mashups instead of the whole song? Could y'all not pay for the whole songs? Like, that's what Beyonce used to do when she did Destiny's Child mixes at her concerts. Because if she sang the whole song, that money would be going to her daddy, and she didn't want that money to go to her daddy, so she just did a little blend of some of the songs, you know? Speaking of Beyonce, y'all, when I saw Ashley Everett pop out, listen, I didn't know they were switching judges like this. I didn't know Aaliyah Janell was not going to be here. If y'all want to do a deep dive on Ashley Everett, it is very fascinating. It's full of allegations of demons and witchcraft, and it's dumb as hell. Ashley Everett's cleared everything up. She's not a bad person. It was just interesting because she was allegedly fired by Beyonce, and that's why I was kind of gagged when the only thing they talked about was Beyonce. Like, my girls worked for Taemin before. Taemin, J-Lo, Tina Turner, come on. Anyway, Ashley Everett is also that girl, so don't feel like I'm coming at her. And only thing I'm really coming at right now is the English subtitles because
That'll be good.
They are talking hella more shit in English than the subtitles are translating. I don't know if it's like an auto-translated and just listening, but so it's making me wonder, like, Are the Japanese translations accurate? Or is Korea just making everyone sound like they're high and drunk as hell? Now, how do I blame JYP for this?